Hi everyone, welcome for this Infinity Kingdom video. I'm Panda Morasha and we are going to talk a bit further about Immortal Specializations because I've been able to play around since the last few days it have opened, and yeah, we'll see how it goes so far. So the first thing is that the Well of Time Elite start to be really hard around 16.5, 16.6. So you might be blocked on these two stages for a while. To pass them, some have good success with Imiko, others have good success with Loki plus Black Vortex. So I heard also Monko Kappa plus Alexander work well. So you have several options, but not really any free to play. Sadly, so most of free to play will probably be stuck at these two stages. Spender can go a little further all the way to 18.1. 8.2 is low, so we can't go further for now. The max level is 18.1. Okay, so that gives us our bottom mark, and if you have a lot of cards for one kind, you will quickly be stuck not having enough mark. You see here a lot of mark. So the further you go down, the more mark is an issue compared to the early stages where it was book that was always lacking. So guys, that. So the option I took on my Poseidon is the trigger every 9 seconds, because it doesn't crit and it doesn't really rely on attack speed on its normal attack. So that was the best choice for me. So I had some chest leftovers and some shards because I really struggled to have some type of happening, so I was able to push into level 2. So that's a little trigger. Then what we spend on attack, defense, both, and resilience. That's all we want, right? This 4 node. And you see here again this 4 node, and here I am working again on this 4 node. My Alexander still on the open side. I still have I will work on this 4 node, and then again this 4 node. I'm deeper, you can see, I'm at level 3. I have enough shards to go all the way to level 4, but I don't have book or mark to get there yet, but that's what I'm working on currently. I will push my Alexander to level 4. So on Alexander, obviously I took increased attack and attack speed because that just go with the character, right? Yeah, that's it about offensive mode. So defense Immortal, to me the only one that really works something is the shield. Like, in my opinion, I think the shield is what makes the biggest difference, so I went with it, because it affects allies and not the defensor Immortal itself. The other options only affect the defensor Immortal itself, and I don't really have struggled to keep her alive. So yeah, I took the shield. And what do you want? Well, you want both defense, obviously. I've put some attack because I just have way too much mark. Like, I have almost 2,000 mark. So at some point I will just max it all, because I just have so many mark compared to no book. So on defense I am stuck by book. But yeah, what you want is to both here, magical defense, physical defense, and you want no, that's it, there's no resilience. So that's it. You only want that. These two. That's it. It doesn't take a lot of mark. Once you've done your main, then you can go down to more defense immortal. Here I took 3 because I was asleep and I thought it was resilience, but never mind. Like I said, I have a lot of marks, so it doesn't really matter. Even beyond my 4th mark. So that's it for defense immortal. For support, that's much more interesting because you have a lot of good options, like and how will trigger or damage reductions and increase healing are very good, and this one restore energy to the back for ally, increase damage is also excellent. So the reason I took that on Theodora, despite being paired with Fufei, is because on a long-term plan, Theodora will go to replace Zenobia here in my Earth March. Of course, Theodora will be replaced by Ninetale. But as you can see, I only have 2 stars, so we are talking months ahead. But that's how it will play out. So I took this option right away, so I don't have to spend 500 gems to do respect. So I'm a bit weaker right now than I should be, but it's okay, I can take it out. So I already start to put on my Fufei, already choose healing and damage reduction. So I took that on both, so we'll have both Fufei and Ninetale with healing and damage reductions. And then my Theodora, when she will support Loki, she will increase the damage and the energy division. So that's how it will go. And Zenobia I put a bit right now, so that's the minimum you need on support is defense and resilience. So I put it there because I have a lot of support mark, so I was fine doing that. And even if in some month she will no longer be used, I won't be punished by this mark because I will have way too much anyway. Despite I run quite a lot of support, right? But you can see I have everything I need there. And I started to put on attack, I believe, on some immortal because if I haven't yet, I will. When I have too many marks, you can put attack as an example. Bed Vortex is on my Zenobia to help Loki confuse people. So it's small thing, but it's still a gain. So you can still put a bit of physical attack from the specializations, and you will deal a little more damage. So that's still a good thing. Then if you do that, then you can take accuracy, dodge you take just to say that you took it, but it's not really happening, right? Especially since I don't have the dodge artifact for her. But even for Immortal where I have dodge percentage or flat dodge, it won't really matter a lot. You will not dodge. I don't think you're gonna dodge unless you fight someone really way below you, then you have a chance to dodge. But really the important is resilience. You don't want to get crit, and magic and physical defense. That's what matters. That's where it's really important. As you can see, magical defense is twice higher than physical, which is very sad because support is more physical. So I encourage you to first start by increasing physical defense, then your magical defense, and then your resilience in that order. Then for the mage, I took increased crit rate and magical damage for my Loki. I believe I took the same for my Iniko because I have crit artifact. Yes, I took the same. And since I only run 2 mages, I have so much mark I just buy everything. But that's not what you need. What you need is magical attack, physical defense, magical defense, resilience, and crit. So as you can see, it's quite consuming. Like mages are probably the archetype that needs the most regular node. You need all these 5 to be very effective. So yeah, you can't run so many mages, but anyway you want. And ranges, I only use 1 in my 4 marks, so what you say, I just bought everything. But realistically what you need is physical attack, physical defense, magical defense, resilience. That's what you need. And then you can have something special like Seondeot in fire. You need crit, right? You want to ultimate crit, so that's a special case because she is fire. If she on another range that is not fire and do not rely on crit, you don't necessarily need this one. That is really just for fire. So that's for the node. In terms of resources, so you can see that range and mages I have way too many mark, while some other archetype like offense artifact we struggle with mark because we run way more offense immortal than mage or range. It makes sense. And I still need book because I still have a few mortals like at 1000. You can see I still have almost 600 Seondeot. I have a lot of Unico. I still have a lot of Theodora. I can do a few stages at level 2 for Zenobia if I want to, but not priority because I'll get rid of her eventually. I still have some Alexander, Tutankhamun, Bjorn. So you can see I still can use pretty high amount of book in cover because it I mean. Yeah. Obviously the big issue are Chaos Immortal because they are very expensive, and I am building Fufei, Ninetale right now, so I won't be able to purchase any chance to increase the Immortal Specializations on my other Chaos Immortal before a while. So eventually I will be able to use all my Alexander and Theodora pretty quickly. I think that's kind of my priority for now. 2nd March, 1st March. And I believe I have some chests that can give me some Yisenshin shard, so it will be probably be my next after Alexander and Theodora. I will probably go for this one. And that's it for that video. I hope you enjoy it. I wish you a good day. Bye bye.